Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus. Welcome, I'm David. This is Warriors of Light Astro-Tarot. We're in beautiful downtown Cancun, Mexico at Universal Studios here, where I have your reading already set up um, using the Klimt art deck today. So let's see. I'm here too radical. A little bit. I try to read the deck when I read, guys. So, I want to say there's nothing going on with you astrologically, but, you've got Venus and Mercury squaring. It could be showing up in this reading like a block or tension and love, you know, in Gemini now, so you got the nodes, you got Uranus, that's still sextile energy. So, I think, like I see with the Emperor here at the end of this reading, that you're maybe aligning with the nodes. I'd say it's I don't know. It's not a good reading. It doesn't have a happy outcome, but kind of. And then I see you being very strong. This doesn't destroy you or anything like that, even though it doesn't end well. Whatever relationship this is you're thinking of, Virgo. So Knight of Cups energy, bottom of the deck. To me, it's this was something romantic that came in, which that's normal. But romantic could have been like a fair energy, could have been fantasy energy, something like that. Very romanticized kind of energy initially. And you guys are pretty hung up, with you in this Two of Pentacles. And I think this is not really about a choice. Kind of. It's with you. It's like you're not out beating the bushes, Virgo. So you're like this person. They're in Hangman energy over here. Okay, your person, where they're at in love, romance, relationship, kind of explains itself. But we'll see why they're in Hangman is, of course, always the important thing. Why are you stalled up there? And so this is the choice is like, well, I can either go focus on myself, take care of my business or whatever, or maybe someone else. And you're kind of, I believe, with this choosing, this is just my intuition, you're choosing to focus on yourself. It's a very Virgo thing to do. So you must have some thought about this person, Virgo, like that there's a strong enough pull, even though they're not giving you much, Virgo, right now. That was how I would say it, if you're not getting much from them. But you're just doing yourself. The Two of Pentacles is doing yourself, doing what you need to do, take care of business, take care of your body, and take care of you. And so now what are they doing in the Hangman? Well, I don't know. But when it comes to you, they're showing up with the Pluto card, Judgment card. That's pretty heavy. Obviously, they would probably be in the process of being hit by some kind of Pluto transit. Pluto retrograding at 28, 27, 26. Pluto, Capricorn, right now it's at 27. So that could be meaningful to them, but that would definitely explain why they're in Hangman energy. Like the most literal point is that if you're in the middle of transformation, sometimes you have a sense of it, well, you kind of know that, in a minute or two or next year or something, you're going to maybe be a little bit different. Maybe your values would be aligned differently or something. Some of us are more faith in our, how we're going to stay than others. But, Pluto's pretty powerful. It can really change things, no matter what we kind of want or think. But, you're coming in and responding to them with the Seven of Wands. This is got this bull here too. This guy has a bull head. It looks like he's getting ready to put the sword into the bull's head here. So this is all about boundaries. It's a lot of times about patterns. So you could kind of be seeing something that looks like patterns to you that you've seen before. You could be throwing up boundaries in your Virgo way, like firm boundaries, like no, call me before you come over, no, I told you I can't do that, and I'm not going to change that, and just basically kind of saying no. And we don't really know what they're doing with their judgment card, but what we know is the advice from Spirit, and this is advice for them towards you. This is advice for you towards them and for the relationship as a whole. And that's when you get Three of Swords, it's not good. So I think what this means is there's some, this is a strategic thinking or line cheating, stealing. Okay. And it's line cheating, stealing, I think, here is what's going on. And it very well could be catching up with them. So this could be you finding out about it if you haven't already. And you're being advised to react to it with this Temperance card. Remember, this is often shown as the angel in other decks, and so it is Sagittarius. If you have Sag in your chart, could speak to that, but it's like just sort of, it's not turning the other cheek. It's just letting things go in the sense, kind of this Two of Pentacles. It's a little bit of the Two of Pentacles in Temperance. I'll explain. Like, because in the Two of Pentacles, that's best you're cranking. You're going along. You're doing your thing. And everything's cool. And that's Temperance too. Everything's cool. It's just, but it's at a higher level. It's like maybe everything's cool because you're putting it in a bigger picture and going, well, yes, that didn't go exactly the way I wanted it to go, but I see there was a good life lesson there and I got it. And you could even possibly go ahead and say, rejection is God's protection, with it. And because this coming as the advice card for a relationship, and then puts kind of the whammy on it. Like you either finding out about this or in this reading finding out. I don't like to really do this, but it's pretty clear, call this person out. So, and then the advice, and this Emperor is looking over at your Seven of Swords, is out of this, you're just going to realize that you're strong. And I'm going to use that thing. It's like, I'm sick and tired of things not killing me and just making me stronger. All of this just was something that made you stronger. And I see you kind of just taking this in stride. I would call this kind of a speed bump relationship, Virgo. Like it just didn't get you that hard. Kaboom, boom. You felt it. Kaboom, boom. And you just kind of went, well, this is like knowing your value and saying like, I'm not a commodity here. I'm not like on the market for like a bargain here. I'm really living my best life and I'm going to do it my way. And Emperor can be my way or the highway, but I think that's a great way to be in love. Should be that way. And let someone come that aligns with your way so it doesn't have to butt heads. And maybe this wasn't the one, Virgo. So let me know. I appreciate your comments. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Love you guys.